Well, we have a news alert out of Enoree where we have learned new information about a homicide. We have learned TJ McCall Jr. was stabbed, strangled, and burned, and his body left in a ditch. Just horrific details for his mom to have to learn about her son. And we talked to that mother today again after the arrest of the man accused of killing her son. And that is a look at him in court earlier today. Teresa Bowles spoke with that mom. She's live outside the sheriff's office. Teresa, we learned a lot today about this case.
Right, Cody. Travis Scott McCall Jr. was 21 years old when he was killed, and his mother is haunted because she says he trusted the man that is now facing charges in his murder.
I knew he did this to my son. My hope is for him to get death. I want him to die.
Dana Cobb is asking for the death penalty in her son's murder.
I just want people to know that my son did not deserve this. He wasn't perfect, and neither am I.
She fights back tears as she remembers warning her son, 21-year-old Travis Scott McCall Jr., about Timothy McKinney, who was arrested for his murder. Cobb says her son trusted him.
And I told him, don't go over there because I'm scared he could do something to you. I told him, do not go to Timothy's house.
Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright says on May 31st, deputies responded to a small fire on Parker Road in the Enoree area. McCall's body was found in a ditch. His mother says less than a mile from where they lived.
I don't care what people's issues are. Nobody deserves that.
Though the Spartanburg County coroner has not determined an official cause of death, I did read through the report. It says McCall had a stab or laceration to the neck, strangulation, and burns to his body caused by the fire he was discovered in. But that's not how Cobb wants to remember him.
He was funny. He was talented. Smartest person I ever knew.
And she doesn't just want McKinney prosecuted to the full extent of the law, but also the people who she says did nothing to help.
What I want is for them to get everyone that was involved in this and everybody that knew what happened to my son that didn't come forward.
And McKinney's home did catch fire early yesterday morning on Reeve Street in Enoree, but Sheriff Wright says they haven't determined whether or not that is connected to the homicide case. Wright did say that McKinney does have a criminal history, including a charge of second-degree arson. He's accused of burning his ex-girlfriend's house down. Reporting in Spartanburg, Teresa Bowles, Fox Carolina News.
Teresa, thanks so much. And McKinney was denied bond, and he will stay in jail until he faces a circuit court judge.